Basket can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force it off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Bouchard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As that's still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
All right. A live broadcast here at FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off of your order. We are live. Yes, not a replay, not a delayed broadcast, blah, blah, blah. We are live here at beautiful Vegas. Round of 8 in the FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series playoffs. Let's take a look at your current playoff drivers, shall we? Look at that. Knapp, Clifton, Sailor, Marble, Jacob Musau, Zabak, Ryan, Shero, Kyle Oakley. Those are your 8 drivers looking to make it to the championship race at the most boring racetrack on the circuit, Phoenix International Speedway. So, all right, they're wrapping up qualifying. Let's take a look at our points real quick right here. We got Jacob, Mark Zabak, Ryan Sherrill, and Kyle Oakley have their oh shit look on their faces right now because currently they are out. They got to have a good race tonight to have a chance. Good race tonight and the next 2 weeks to have a chance to race at Phoenix. So there's your standings. Everybody in the orange has been eliminated. We are wrapping up. We're getting close to the end of the season. The attendance shows that too because only 17 truck drivers are here tonight. It's typical with most leagues. Drivers get uninterested. They feel like they got nothing left to drive for, which is a shame because the racing here at FastTrack Sim Racing is some of the best truck racing in iRacing league-wise. So there's your upcoming schedule: Homestead, Martinsville, Phoenix. There you have it. 3 more races to go after this one. Closing in on the cold, hard winter. Look at this. Christopher Galgo, I believe this might be his first ever fast track pole.
Alrighty. Welcome to the
And the times were just ridiculously close.
We're here,
Let's get to the grid. Chris Cowgill, Ryan Sherrill, Kyle Oakley, Jeremy Clifton, Mark Sabak, Brian Conklin, Tyler Marble, Brandon Saylor. Followed by Wesley Gant, Jacob Musa, Cody Matthews, Glenn Grigsby, Todd Sherrill, Jeff Yenish, Kyle Knapp, and Paul Regney. And Christopher Hall. Like I said, this is Christopher Cowgill's first career pole. I'm almost positive of it. The times, the top 10 are separated by less than 1/10 of a second. That's how close the times were. Holy shit balls. You can't even freaking blink that fast. But these trucks are fast. And we're going to have a hell of a show here at Las Vegas Speedway. All right, let's get to TV3 here, which is the most expanded view. Somebody's going to forget the grid if he doesn't stop chit-chatting. Looks like Clifton is P4 right now, not on the grid. Hopefully he doesn't miss the start of the race. Jeff Banish is currently not on the grid either. Like I said, 17 drivers tonight. It's kind of a light field, but that's to be expected in pretty much every league around iRacing as we get to the end of the season. All right, pace car fixing to lead this field off of the start finish line here. And he did. Oh, yay! Congratulations, pace car driver Beppo. Now you figured out how to get moving there. All right. So we got 100 laps here at Vegas. Truck Series and Vegas. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. It's a great, great combination. Fun as hell to race here. Multiple grooves, low lane, Harvick line, high lane, the Larson line, the middle lane, the JJ McLeod line. Yeah, great stuff here. It's gonna be, should be a good one. Can't wait to see what's in store here. Got a lot of drivers. 8 drivers trying to fight their way to make it to the final 4 for the most unanticipated racetrack on the circuit, Phoenix Speedway. Can you understand my hatred of Phoenix? I've said it multiple times already. Been saying it the last couple weeks. It sucks. I like the old version better. This new version sucks ass. The racing's horrible. Real life iRacing, the whole 9 yards. It's just trash. So, and we have it again next year as our championship race. Yeah, I got opinions. I'm not happy about it. The guys on Door Bumper Clear podcast are not happy about it. It needs to be moved around different locations or just keep the damn thing at Homestead. Racing at Homestead is great. There's multiple grooves. Good stuff. All right, we're green here. Round of 8. Christopher Cowgill leads the field into turn 1. Followed by Ryan Sherrill, Kyle Oakley, Jeremy Clifton. 16 trucks here at FastTrack Sim Racing. Should be a pretty good, interesting race here. I bet you don't have any yellows. We're going to have green flag pit stops. We're going to have strategies. We got a horrible camera angle. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Yeah. Let's get rid of one of these stickers. Make it easier to read. There we go. Ryan Sherrill leads lap number 2 here at the beautiful Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Let's see who's going to be comers and goers, who's going to use up their tires, who's going to save, who's going to try to stretch it on one pit stop. There's going to be strategies galore. There's going to be great hard racing. There's going to be elbows, punching, door slaps. Tyler Marble already in tire saving mode, it appears, as he is starting to lose this lead pack just ever so slightly. Yeah, all right. Ryan Sherrill looking to flex his muscles here. Thank you for the 7 people watching. Crystal Cowgill, I'm assuming that was you that joined our Discord, because I'm like, why is Chris joining my Discord again? I think that might have been you. If not, then I apologize. I'll yell at Chris later. Gotta love you some John Deere paint jobs. He's always got some pretty paint jobs throughout the season. Chris Saylor looking to ride the draft of the 03 truck. Like I said earlier at the onset of this race, there are multiple grooves here. It is one of the most funnest is funnest a word? It is the most enjoyable, one of the most enjoyable tracks on the circuit to race. It's just fun. It's just fun. There's multiple grooves everywhere. You want to get by somebody, you just take it up top. They try to block you, you just go down low. All right, Ryan Sherrill, your early leader. Clifton looking to get himself a point here. Looking to take the lead on lap number 5 of 100. Looks like, nope, he did not lead that lap, but came pretty damn close. Kyle Oakley looking to draft off the 51's tailgate here. Followed by Brandon Saylor. Ooh, truck got a little unsettled there on corner exit of 2. Sherrill doing the best he can to hold on to P2 here. Looks like he's going to get eaten alive by the 77. Let's take a look at that second pack real quick. They seem to have, wow. These guys are on a whole different strategy back here because these fellows are all right here, 2 seconds back of the leader already on lap 7. Not sure what they're doing. Saving fuel, saving tire. Back there exchanging recipes. I have no idea, but let's see how that pans out. Back to the leaders. Don't worry, we'll give everybody their TV time. Whoa, Clifton takes us from the top rope with a flying elbow down to the bottom of the racetrack. Is your leader on lap number 8. Guys are throwing haymakers already. Ryan Sherrill not giving up without a fight. Has all that momentum in the top lane. Top lane can be so much fun here as you can keep that momentum, keep that person down in the low lane pinched so they can't clear themselves and they lose all their momentum. We are 2 by 2 for the lead here. The Pizza Man, the driver formerly known as the Pizza Man, once again, waiting in the wings. P5 lost his sponsor. No more pizzas for you. Got Mark Zabak, Chris Cowgill falling down a little bit. Might be just letting the tires cool off here. If you're new to iRacing out there in TV land, this is about as real as it gets. One of the most used simulators in the motorsports world as far as realism. Tire heats, engine heats, tire grooves. Dynamic track isn't what it used to be, but iRacing is working on it. It's kind of broken ever since they introduced the newest tire model a couple years ago. It used to be if everybody's in the low lane and that lane gets really, really hot, then you can just start moving around to the cooler parts of the racetrack and start passing people. Well, that's just not the case anymore. Dynamic tracks are a little on the broken side. It's not noticeable in the trucks per se, but it is really noticeable in the Cup Series. You really got to, like Nashville, you have no, you get into the second groove in Nashville, you can cancel Christmas because it's garbage. So, but back in the day with the tire version 6 and, you know, the dynamic racetracks, you can search around and move around and pass trucks. So that's the current situation of iRacing. It's a shame, but they know there's a problem and they're trying to get it fixed. So they revamped the dirt side of things, and now they're looking to revamp the asphalt side of things. And it cannot come soon enough. Hopefully it is here before Daytona. Look at the second, man. This second pack is just going at it here. 4 seconds behind. I don't know what is going on. They're all back there playing patty cake while the leaders continue to check out. They're all trying to gang up on the 48 truck here. Tyler Marvel. Somebody pretty soon is going to start getting antsy and start using the bumper because they want to catch up to that lead pack before it's too late. All right, back to leaders here. Clifton, Sherrill still just, wow, like handshaking each other outside their windows here. Lap after lap. Everybody fighting for that clean air. Clean air is king in every race car out there. Dirty air Dirty air is you're caught up in the turbulence. The front end of your truck has no air being pushed down for downforce, and your tires cannot get grip, therefore making your truck tight and will not turn. But once you're in front, you have all that air squishing that truck into the racetrack, making an incredible amount of downforce, and that car or truck will turn on a dime, and that is called clean air downforce. Everybody wants that clean air. They don't want to be in the dirty air, because trucks and cars don't turn in the dirty air. Plus it uses up your tires more and blah blah blah. Alright, I'd like to check out the rest of the field here, but these guys just won't give up. It's like it's like when you step on some bubble gum with your shoe. Every time you try to scrape it off the bottom of your shoe, it's just still there. And that's what's happening here with these leaders. They're just still there. They can't leave each other alone. But I think Clifton may have the upper hand. He's trying to clear himself. Oh, he thought about it, but Sherrill and Saylor had big runs coming off the corner. It's only a matter of time, I believe, where Clifton is able to clear himself off corner exit, and then, yeah, right here, he should be fine. Should be able to clear himself, but does not. And should be, yeah, he's good now. So now he's going to try to use as much of this racetrack as he can to keep up the speed while keeping these two guys at bay here. All right, let's see if Ryan Sherrill, the only disadvantage of that top lane being a little bit faster on fresh tires is it eats up the tires faster, because you're going faster in that top lane. And when you're going faster in a certain lane, it tends to eat the tires even faster. And then on the long run, you'll end up losing a decent amount of speed. And it's hit or miss though too, because you can do the same thing in the low lane. We're trying to carry as much speed in that low lane. However, you can't take it up to the wall on corner exit, and you're just scrubbing your front tires, wearing them out. So either way, you're just kind of screwed. Unless you're by yourself, you can pick and choose what lane you want to go in to help save your tires. So right now, 51 of Clifton is loving what he's seeing. He's able to take it down low, ride the low lane in the corners, take it up by the wall on corner exit. He's the one saving the most tire right now. The person using up most of his tires is the 20 as he continues to ride in that top lane. Alright, so these guys seem to be spread out a little bit. Let's check out that second pack. Still led. Nope, it is led by Kyle Knapp now. Finally broke out of jail back there. Let's see if he can't catch back up to the leaders, as they have maintained that 4-second gap for the most part. Let's see if they can try to close that in before we get the green flag pit stops. Their only hope is the leaders were really over driving their cars, or I'm sorry, their trucks. And if they were over driving, this will allow that second pack to catch back up. But they gotta work together. They can't fight each other anymore. They gotta kind of stay in line, use the draft. There isn't much of a draft here. There's enough. Not like a plate track, but they gotta stay single file and try to catch that lead pack. And we'll keep an eye on that intervals here. Let's do a quick rundown here, as we're almost 1/4 of the way through this race. For you mathematic challenged people out there, that's lap 25, which is, if you have 4 quarters, 25, 25, 25, that equals $1 or 100. There you have it. I just worked out NASA math for you. Almost at 1/4 of the way through, or 25% of the way through. Or, yeah. Anyways, let's go through the field real quick. Clifton, your leader after a hard-fought battle with Mr. Sherrill. And like I said, Sherrill seems to be falling now. Brandon Saylor to P2. Kyle Oakley just waiting in the wings in P3. Ryan Sherrill may have used up his tires in P4. Wesley Gantz, P5. Mark Sabak, P6. Christopher Cowgill, your pole sitter here, still hanging with the lead pack. Might be just saving a little bit of tire, waiting for some green flag stops or the long run. Here's your second pack. Kyle Knapp still at a 4-second disadvantage, followed by Tyler Marble. E37 to Brian Conklin. 4 of Jacob Musau. Cody Matthews. Paul Ragney. Shero. There's Ryan. There's top. There he is. Boom. iRacing I-Flag truck carrying the league colors, league sponsor colors. Glenn Grigsby and the Miller High Life Bobby Allison throwback. And Christopher Hall rounds out your field here of 16 trucks. All right, there you have it. Everybody got a little TV time. I don't want to hear anybody complaining. Wait a minute. What happened to Yanish? Huh. Yanish didn't even start the race. Alrighty. Not sure what that's all about. I think he turned laps in practice. Anywho. Leader. Who's the leader? Jeremy Clifton. Let's take a little ride on the wild side. We'll have into Brandon Saylor's cockpit, see if we can't close the gap there. Kyle Knapp almost has the interval down to 3 seconds, so we might be catching these guys just a little bit at a time. Brandon Saylor doing the best he can to ride in the tire tracks of the 51 of Mr. Clifton. Take a look at that second pack, see if they can't catch the back of that first pack. They're getting there. Slowly but surely. They ain't dead yet. I think they're still on the same straightaway, so that's encouraging. With those guys up there, Zabak and Shero and Cowgill kind of mixing it up, that's only going to slow them down and allow the second pack to catch back up. And then it is on like Donkey Kong. So step number 1 for Kyle Knapp and Tyler Marble is to catch those 3 trucks right there, pass them in short order, and then try to chase down the leader. It's a tall task though, but we got plenty of time to do it. All this could be switched up by pit strategy, cautions, just pure outspeed. So far, everybody minding their P's and Q's. We got Conklin and Musau going at it here. This is for P10 and 11. The only problem with 16, 17 trucks showing up in a playoff race, it makes it, if you have a bad night, it's not as bad of a blow in your championship hopes, because you're not going to fall that, you're not going to lose that many points. There's only 16, 17 trucks here. If we had a field of 25 to 30 and you have a bad night, you're going to lose a shit ton of points. But so if you have trouble tonight, your playoff hopes are not necessarily dashed, because you're not going to lose a shit ton of points. You'll lose some, but it's not as deadly as one would think. With so smaller field sometimes helps the playoff drivers, but as an admin, as a league owner, I hate to see it. I want to see more trucks. We've done the work on the Cup side and the truck side to make this place a great place to race, but just like any other league, people lose interest. It's been a long season. People get burnt out. We had one of our league members had a baby, so he couldn't show up. Not sure where his 2 other teammates are. Maybe they're all helping change diapers or something. I have no idea, but it's a shitty deal all around. And yeah, what are you gonna do? This is what it is. We'll just keep chugging along and trying to build the roster up for next year. We had a really healthy car count at the beginning of the season, but I had to let a bunch of drivers go that had many issues of controlling their trucks. So that dwindling roster is actually part of my fault, because I had to send people on their way because they just were not a good fit here, as I am looking for drivers that can control their trucks, not cause a lot of wrecks, the whole 9 yards. So right now, these guys, these 16, 17 guys, I say 17 because I'm looking for Yanish. I guess you can call these guys my core guys. These are the cleanest guys, week after week, put on great racing, very minimal cautions. And so now if we can just get 16 more guys week in and week out, we'll have a great field of cars with some pretty clean racing. So it's a work in progress. You never know what's going to happen next year. All I know is I'm going to be behind the wheel because I want to drive. All right. Oh, look, Clifton. Not Clifton, Cowgill. Oh, Sailor and Cowgill down pit road, lap 35, trying to break it into thirds. For you mathematically challenged people I just talked about, thirds is 33, 33, and 33. 0.333 for each, yeah. That'll equal 100 laps. So these guys are looking to break this race up. 2 stoppers. So we're going to have 2 stoppers. We're going to have 1 stoppers. We're going to see who can. We got everybody down pit road. We got Kyle Oakley. We got Zabak, Marble, Conklin. Everybody so far, not everybody, mostly everybody, breaking it into thirds here. We'll see who the sneaky Pete's are, trying to break it down to a 1-stopper, trying to stretch it 50 laps, which I think is going to be really hard to do. Tyler Marble overshot his pit stall. That's going to hurt. He's going to lose some time there. These 3 trucks will most certainly beat him off of pit road. So he's got his work cut out for him. Well, he doesn't lose too much time there, but he does lose at least 1 spot to Brian Conklin. It's amazing how just overshooting your stall just ever so slightly, you just lose so much time on the racetrack. And he came in with Zabak and Oakley, these 2 gentlemen did, and they're just losing them already. See if they can't work together and try and catch back up, but the field is broken up here. Wesley Gant down pit road. Chris Cowgill down again, must have got a penalty. That sucks. This looks like he's serving a stop and go. Let's see if we can't see. Oh, Clifton's down pit road to watch his pit stop real quick. All right, I want to make sure Tyler re-enabled the chat because I forgot to do it. All right, Clifton, let's see where he falls, where he blends back in to the race track here. We'll check on Cowgill here in a second. All right, here comes Knapp, your current leader, staying out on the racetrack, blowing right by the 51. But the 51's got some new sneakers, and he will easily catch those 2 guys of Knapp and Musau. Matthews, Ragney, Sherrill, and Grigsby. Sounds like the FastTrack law firm. Once them tires heat up, man, he is going to go. Oh, Wesley Gantz wasting no time. Blowing by the 51 here, trying to take advantage of the fresh tires he is on. Christopher Hall's down pit road finally. There you have that. Keep an eye on the 51 here. All right, while the 51 is, let's check on Chris Cowgill's penalty here. Previous lap. All right, let's see if he was at the pit road. He seems to be at pit road speed, which is 50. See if he does a blend line problem here. Not sure what the penalty is. Might have been speeding on pit road exit. Well, he's got the first pit stall, so can't speed on pit road exit. I have no idea what the penalty was. He didn't have a blend line issue here. Didn't touch the apron. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what the problem is. Maybe I forgot to put fuel in the truck. Huh. Anyways, we'll have to get with him later on that because I don't see where the penalty's at. Anyways, let's get back to the 51 here as he can. We didn't miss much. Just getting by the 59 here. That's where we left off before we started checking out Chris Cowgill. Kyle Knapp makes it easy for these fellas. I would have tried to make my truck wide there, slow them down. But Kyle Knapp, Jacob Musa, Cody Matthews, Todd Sherrill, Glenn Grigsby appear to be on the one pit stop strategy, splitting the race in half. We will see if that works out for them. He'll keep an eye on him. See if he doesn't duck down pit road before lap 50. If he does, he is screwed. Stays out again. All right. Once and if these top 5 pit, that'll give the lead to Brandon Saylor. Mark Sabak. Oop, they're talking.
No problem.
Ryan Sherrill. Chris Cowgill with his pit road problems has dropped him 3 laps down. Woo, boy. He needs a miracle to get back on the lead lap tonight. That pit road penalty was deadly. We got Marble and Conklin all over Musow. Musow still out on his original set of tires. Race going by rather quickly here. Interesting to see what we got going for pit strategy. Marble and Conklin really catching that 12 truck to get themselves unlapped as quick as possible here, just in case the yellow comes out. They'd rather get on the lead lap the correct way instead of waiting for a lucky dog. Conklin all over Marble here. There you have it. They're back on the lead lap. They're happy. Don't have to worry about any kind of lucky dog nonsense. All right, let's watch the 12 truck here, see what he does. We'll know the tail of the tape in about 3 laps. After this crosses the line here to see if he's going to one-stop it. Oh, let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Don't need to see that. Oh, man. Woo. Tired. Stop doing that, idiot. All right. Still staying out on the racetrack. This could work in theory. He's just giving up a lot of track time right now. Time on the racetrack. Lap time's considerably slower by... Clifton just turned to 30.9. And Kyle turned to 31.3. It's not even quite half a second. I thought the fall off would be more than that, but... Interesting. All he's got to do is stay out 2 more laps, and then he'll be able to make a one-stopper out of it. We'll stay with him just a little bit longer here. Same thing for Jacob Musow. Same strategy. Oh, and Cody Matthews is right there. Just noticed him caught up to the 4 truck. So the 3 trucks in that low lane are currently on a one-stop strategy. We lost one of the other... Glenn Grigsby couldn't make it 50 laps, so now he's kind of screwed. He was one of those guys that paid in late. Same thing with Todd Sherrill. He may have ran out of gas. There you have it. All these guys coming down pit road, lap 50. Todd Sherrill really ducked down onto the apron quickly. I thought maybe he was out of gas, but looks like he's still under power. Let's get with the 12 truck here. That'll be interesting to see where he blends in with the field. Let's see where 51 of Clifton is at. Clifton is currently in turns 1 and 2. This is going to be the battle for the lead here too, I believe. 24 and 51. So those leaders, well, soon to be leaders, are running 3 and 4, and Kyle Knapp, wow, he's already out on the racetrack. Oh, he might have these guys by the balls once he gets up to speed here. Already in turn 2. Where is the rest of the fellas? They're, wow. Wow. What a pit stop. What a strategy, I believe. He is way in front of Clifton and Saylor. Now, no, he's definitely not a lap down. I'm waiting for my sim racing app leaderboard to catch up here. All right, so he's definitely not the leader anymore. But that's what I was thinking in my head. Is he still the leader? No, he's not the leader. He's in P12, 40 seconds back. So I got a little excited there for nothing. So he's almost a lap down. Wow, I was way off base. I'm like, ooh, he's still in the lead. No, he's almost a lap down. So he's got his work cut out for him. Whoa, I really botched that freaking strategy. Good Lord. I was like, oh my God, he's still in the lead. No, not even close. 27 seconds back. Now he needs it to stay green the whole entire time for his strategy to work. All right, let's get with the leaders here. Right before we watched Knapp exit pit road, we were watching Saylor and Clifton going at it for the lead, and now it looks like the 51 has prevailed in that battle. 51 on 3 lap fresher tires than a 24. I just seen somebody bounce off the wall over there, it appears. Oh no, it looks like Ryan was just getting out of the way of his pops in the 17 truck there. Thought I seen him bounce off the wall. All right, let's get with Zabak here. So Brandon Saylor out of this lead pack here has the oldest tires by like a lap or 2. And Clifton has the freshest tires, and he's the leader on top of it. So that is not bode well for the rest of the field here. Glenn Grigsby going down a lap. He's being hounded by Brandon Saylor. Glenn Grigsby has fresher tires, should be able to get back on the lead lap here any second now. Clifton just says, all right there, big boy. I'll give you the low lane, just stay away from me. I don't want to race anybody. I want to stay in my own groove. I want to be able to exit and enter the way I want. I don't want to battle anybody, so you just go right ahead, get at yourself back on a lead lap. So, all right, quick field rundown as we are halfway. We got Clifton, Saylor, Zabak, Gantz, Ryan Sherrill, Kyle Oakley, Tyler Marble, Brian Conklin, Christopher Hall, Paul Ragney, Kyle Knapp. Let's see if that strategy works out for him. If it stays green, he might be in the driver's seat. Jacob Musau. Same with Jacob. He didn't lose much time either on pit road. Not too far back. Glenn Grigsby, Todd Sherrill, Cody Matthews, and Chris Cowgill with his unfortunate pit road incidents. All right. Oh man. Sorry to yawn in your ear. But while we have a little lull in the action here. Well, not right this second we don't. Well, Cody's a lap down. So that's not much of a battle here. I thought he was passing somebody. I am going to put it on. Well, There's no crank up the volume camera angle on this one, so I'll just take a quick voice break. Get myself a drink, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ice cold Pepsi to wet down the old noodle. That sounded kind of weird. Anyways, Clifton with a 1.4 second lead over Brandon Saylor. Brandon Saylor looking to advance his way into this final round, championship round, the top four to battle it out at the shitty Phoenix. Is it a raceway now? Speedway? I don't know what the hell it is. Phoenix. Ugh. Anyways, but it ain't over yet. We'll see if that Kyle Knapp strategy pays off here. Could have some huge point implications if this thing pans out for the 12 truck. But we have to wait 38 laps to find out. I did that math in my head. I'm pretty good. All right. Yeah. Be closing in some more pit stops here, like in 3 more laps. That went really quick. So, yeah, they all pitted on lap 33 to 66. How the fuck did that happen? See if these guys stretch it out a little bit longer, but I wouldn't. Once you made the strategy that you set yourself up for, be easy. It's just to stick with that strategy. This field is so far spread out. The likelihood of a caution coming out here is probably like 1%. And so stick with your strategy, get it done, get on pit road, get your last set of sneakers, fill it up to the top, make it to the end. May the best driver with the most amount of speed win. That does not bode well for Jacob Musa, as he was on the one-stop strategy and will be 1 lap down. Clifton is catching the 12 truck too. Interesting. They have fresher tires, however, they can't be faster than the 51. They are on much fresher tires. And just, well, those guys that made it on the one-stop pit stop, I gotta say they're probably saving fuel. You know, so they're slower lap times. Clifton's probably trying to go as fast as he can to make up as much time as he can, so he can put on a full-on slot charge the last 30 or so laps to try to catch back up to the 12. So while it appears the 12 and the other one-stoppers maybe losing time, I think they're just slowing down to save fuel so they know they can make it to the end. So it might be a little deceiving there. Pit stops are going to be coming soon. I would predict within the next 2 to 5 laps. You don't want to wait too long, because then you won't have enough time at the end of the race to catch back up to whoever you're chasing. So I predict somebody's going to come down soon. Clifton's got 30 laps on these tires. I predict within the next 2 laps he'll be coming down pit road. Let's see if Brandon Saylor comes down. Nope. He's got the oldest amount of laps on these tires. Keep an eye on these guys. See what they do. Oh, as I say that, Cheryl, Marble, and Conklin are down. These guys are trying to leapfrog the field. Might be a good move here. These guys went a little shorter on their time than the last time. Oh wait, are they just doing fuel only? No, they're taking tires. They'd be foolish. All right, let's take a look at 51 here of Clifton and Sailor. Sailor's still out on the racetrack. Clifton's still out there. Sabak, Oakley, and Hall and Regney are down pit road, but we're going to stay with the leader for now to see when he may come down pit road. Glenn Grigsby coming down for his final pit stop. There's Sabak and Oakley. Christopher Hall. Get back with the leader here, see what he does. Down the back straightaway. I gotta imagine he's coming down soon. I would think. Top three are the only ones currently staying out on the racetrack. Man, I don't know if I like this call. They're giving up too much time to them guys that have pitted already. My humblest opinion. I mean, yeah, they can make it up on a tail line, but eventually going to start running out of laps here. Stay with the leader, Mr. Clifton. My prediction is coming down right now. Right now he's coming down because he does want to get caught up with these lap trucks. And I was wrong. Sailor's still staying out. Got some weird strategies going on here. I would have stayed strict to my 33. What these guys are doing, 33 now. Sailor's on 38, coming to 39. He's got Jacob Moose out underneath of him. He's one of the one-stoppers. If the 24 wanted to pit, he can't because the 4 truck's in the low lane. Clifton down pit road. There you have it. Brandon Sailor has to come down pit road at next time by if he has a chance to win this race. He's got no choice but to come down the next time by. So there you have it, 51 coming down. It'll be 4 tires, full fuel. Let's see what Mr. Sailors does. He gets right down to that low lane, probably sticking his hand out the window to Mr. Gant. Oh, Musau. Ooh, not coming down pit road. I was going to say he's in the wrong groove. Wesley Gant down pit road. Looking to make it to the end of the race here. Man, 24. Oh, man. I would have pitted there. You were losing time on the same set of tires as the 51. Now you're going to be losing even more time to the 51, staying out on these old tires. And is he coming down right now? Yeah. And Moose out coming down pit road, the one-stop. Uh-oh. 24 might have a pit entry penalty. Looks like he may have been speeding. The 4, Jacob Musau coming down. Wow, that one-stop strategy just ain't working for him. I wonder if it's going to work for the 12. These guys are going to take 4 tires. Yeah. Man, not sure what Jacob was doing. Maybe he knew he couldn't make it to the end. It's like, fuck, I got to come down pit road. I'm not going to make it to the end. But, man. So let's see. All right, Brandon Sailor just came back out into the racetrack. Where is Brandon? He is on the apron fighting the... Oh, he's going to lose time right there. The 4 is in the dominant groove of pit exit. Let's see where he falls in with the 12 truck of Knapp. Knapp already in turns, what is that? 1 and 2. All right, Knapp is in 3 and 4. Sailor is in 1 and 2. Clifton is in 3 and 4, while Knapp is in 1 and 2. All right, Knapp has a full straightaway lead over the 51 truck of Jeremy Clifton. Clifton just turned the fastest lap of the race. He knows it is go time to have a chance to win here at Vegas. 12 truck having to deal with a lap truck of Paul Regney. Regney trying to do all he can to stay on the lead lap. I think that might help the 12 as he's able to draft just a little bit, try to save a little bit more fuel. Let's see if he tries to stay on the tailgate of the 8 truck. 8's on fresher tires though, he should be able to pull away, but any kind of draft help will help the 12 truck. Fastest lap, Jacob Musau. It is go time for these fellas. Tire saving, fuel saving, be damned. They're all trying to go, 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 except for the 12. He's going slow, slow, slow. Trying to save fuel, make it to the end. One stop pit strategy. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Field here. All right. Sailor is battling. Oh, Cheryl's a lap. No, Cheryl's not a lap truck. Todd Cheryl currently in P5. All right, getting passed by Sailor Musau. Musau is 1 lap down. Pit strategy out the window for Mr. Musau. He's probably not happy as his fuel strategy was right out the window. Ryan Sherrill in P6, Weston Gantz P5. Cody Matthews, also I failed to mention, trying to make it on 1 stop. Don't mind me, people. I'm just trying to do some math in my head. See if he has enough time to catch him. All right, this time by Clifton turned a 31.4 and Kyle Knapp turned a 32.2. So just about 0.8 of a second difference between P1 and P3. So 0.8 a lap, 20 laps to go, 6 seconds behind. Yeah, he's gonna catch him. I really believe in my heart he's gonna catch him and pass him before we get to the checkered flag here. Because 5 turn a 31.5 to a 32.2. That time is only 0.7 of a second. Huh. Yeah. I think he's gonna catch him before the race is over, if my math is correct. He's got to get by the 10 truck of Cody Matthews here in a hurry to help increase his chances of out of 10, making it difficult. That's what I would have done to slow him down a little bit. Right in his racing groove. Not a block, just minding his own business in his own racing line. At 51, had to wait an extra second to get back on that gas for corner exit. Very, very veteran move there by Mr. Matthews. That's exactly what I would have done to slow that leader down just ever slightly. Nothing dirty about it, just some good old hard racing. All right, so there, yeah, there's in the same picture screen now. It's only a matter of time. The hourglass is running out for the 12 of Kyle Knapp. It is down to 3.8 seconds. Yep, his toast is burnt. He's definitely going to get caught here before we get to the end, and then some. Homeboy is coming in a hurry. Yikes. 31.5 to a 32.7 last time by. Let's get on the 12 truck and watch the interval. Will it show me an interval? Why is it not showing me an interval? That's stupid. It only shows me the interval between 2 and 3. I want 1 and 2. Lame. Anyways, let's focus back on the battle. It's not going to be much of a battle. He just caught him so fast. Oh, the 12's like, no, you son of a bitch. You got me. Shot me right between the eyes. Ugh. 12, just hating it. Let's see if he was saving fuel, though. Maybe he'll turn up the wickets here. I doubt it, though. Well, he's still staying in the slipstream here. Yeah, it's over. You can cancel Christmas, 12 truck. Go ahead and call Santa and tell him not to bring any presents because, yeah, it's over. All right, let's focus on some other battles through the field here. All right. No battle going on there. Let's get with the 4 truck. I see 3 trucks together there. Jacob's a lap down, so it'll be Brandon Saylor once again. It's only a matter of time before they catch Cody Matthews. There they are. Glenn Grigsby gonna get by him. All he's got to do is get that truck down to the low lane, or not. Having a little trouble getting by the 10 truck here. Cody Matthews doing all he can to catch up to the 12. Ooh, we got some drivers wanting to go, getting a little itchy itch. Gonna be 3 wide off corner exit here, I believe. Don't touch him. Bucky Beaver making his tail as wide as he can. Trying to build a dam. Oh, yeah. What a battle here. They're all trying to get by, but the 10's like, I'm just here trying to protect my spot. You guys are going to have to figure out a way around me here because I'm trying to catch the 12 truck too. Trying to have one of my best finishes of the year, P2. Oh, the 12 is on the struggle bus and then some. Oh, what a gaggle we got going on here. Holy shitballs. Oh, we're going to be 3 wide. Chris Cowgill shoving it down to the bottom. What a battle. Fun stuff. All right, the biggest problem is the 12 keeps falling. Even Cody Matthews got by him. Oh, no, wait, no, he didn't. Brandon Saylor got by him. Wesley Gant looking to get by. The Bucky Beaver looking to get by. Man, I hate it for the 12. I thought for sure it was going to work. But just not enough speed on them old tires. Probably saving some fuel to ensure he makes it to the end. 10 on the same strategy. He has 1 less lap on his tires and in the fuel tank. All right, let's get with Saylor. Can Saylor catch Clifton? He has 2 lap fresher tires, but only 5 laps to do it. If I was at the craps table, I'm pretty sure he's gonna roll a craps because I think he's gonna run out of time. Got 2 lap trucks in his way. Yep, I think it's only a matter of time. before casino security comes down and tells the 24 to park his truck, because you ain't catching him. All right, let's get back with our leader. He deserves some TV time because he only has 5 laps to go here. I'm gonna stay with the leader the rest of the way. I don't think there's any other battles going out onto the racetrack. Here, no battle here, nothing there. Conklin and Marvel, nothing there. No other battles going on that we're gonna miss. Kyle Oakley looking to get by Kyle Knapp for P5. Easily does it. All right. Nope. All right, we'll stay at the 51. 4 laps to go. Chris Cowgill looking to get one more of his laps back, just to kind of save some face. Now he's only 2 laps down. Mini battles. Happy mini battles. I'd like to know if Chris can post in Discord or shoot me a message and let me know what happened there. I'm kind of curious what his pit road penalty was. All right, 2 to go at the line. Very fast race, just about an hour. I like it a lot. It's only a formality now. Quick rundown: Clifton, Saylor, Gant, Matthews, Oakley, Ryan Sherrill, Marble, Knapp, Conklin Hall, Ragni Musau, Grigsby Zabak, Todd Sherrill, and Chris Cowgill. 11 trucks on the lead lap. Todd Sherrill just turned the fastest lap that time around. I believe Todd was also another one of those one-stoppers. Didn't work out for him. Glenn tried to do a one-stop but couldn't quite make it to lap 50. All right, final lap. Round of 8s. Jeremy Clifton, Las Vegas, cashes his ticket to the championship race at Phoenix Speedway. He is the first driver to advance. There you have it, Jeremy Clifton. Pretty much a dominating performance, followed by Brandon Saylor, P2, Wesley Gant, P3. There you have it. Quick, easy race, no cautions. FastTrack, gotta love it. Quick commercial break, we'll do some interviews. Hang on, y'all. Alrighty, we're back at the virtual Las Vegas Motor Speedway FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series presented by iRacing, iFlag.com. Use FastTrack 15 to save 18% off of your order. Go ahead and head there and get yourself an iRacing iFlag. All right, let's check out the final results here. There you have it. Clifton with a dominating performance cashes his ticket to the championship race at Phoenix in a couple weeks. Brandon Saylor P2, Wesley Gant P3, Kyle Oakley P4, Ryan Sherrill P5, Tyler Marble P6, Cody Matthews P7, Brian Conklin P8, Kyle Knapp, man, almost lost a bunch of spots there late P9, Chris Hall P10, Paul Ragney P11, Musa 12th, Grigsby 13th, Sabat 14th, Todd Sherrill's 15th, Chris Calgill 16th, and I'm not sure what happened to Jeff Yanish. Engine might have blew up on the starting grid for all I know. Will be interesting to find out. All right, let's get to some interviews, shall we? Wesley Gant, Jeff Marble up here in a FastTrack TV booth. Podium finish tonight for you, sir. A rather uneventful race for you from where I was sitting. Nice solid night, consistent. Tell us what happened out there.
Yeah, I ran here the first race earlier this year and had a pretty good run then too. So I felt pretty confident coming back here. We ran at night before, and we're going to run during the day this time, so I wasn't really sure what that was going to do, but just kind of tried to save my tires best I could. Not run the right front off of it and just save it. And then I wasn't sure if we were going to do pitting the way we did there, but once guys started pitting, so kind of felt like we had to. So I think that was the right thing to do, and that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah, bunch of different strategies out there tonight. We had a bunch of two-stoppers pitting around lap 33 or so, and then we had the one-stoppers pitting around lap 50. I thought for sure maybe the one pit stop was the way to go, but I'm glad I'm not a crew chief in real life because I would have really botched it. The one-stoppers did not have great finishes, so you and your crew there made the correct call, and you were solid all night. So, all right, man. The floor is yours for any kind of shout-outs.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks to FastTrack for putting on this league. I've really enjoyed it. Learned a ton over the season. So really appreciate you guys doing that. I want to give a shout out to Jeremy Clifton and Kyle Knapp. They helped me a lot as well. Some pretty good teammates there. So I want to give a shout out to them.
All right, roger that. One quick question before I let you go. What happened to the pizza sponsor?
Thought I needed to change things up and see if it changed my luck a little bit.
Roger that. Well, it seems to be working for you. So, man, got yourself a podium finish. And, yeah, congratulations. And we'll see you next week at Homestead.
Sounds good. See you guys then.
Brandon Saylor, Jeff Marble up here in a FastTrack TV booth. Brought your Rainbow Warrior truck home in P2 tonight. Looks like different pit strategies all over the place. Looks like I believe you were in before Clifton on the first stop and then waited to come in after Clifton on the second stop. I was kind of giving you a hard time up here in the TV booth. I'm like, man, you should have pitted one lap after Clifton did. But to each its own. Tell us what you were seeing from your seat.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Tried to save my tires and just felt like I was on the losing end no matter what I did. So the first cycle, you're right, I pitted before Clifton did and leapfrogged him to the lead and thought, I might be able to keep pace with him there, but he just had too much long run speed. So then I thought, all right, well, it worked for him. I'll try that and wait a couple of laps like he did on the first round. Maybe I can hunt him down there towards the end, and just didn't have the long run speed tonight. I don't know what I was missing or doing wrong. I just couldn't seem to make my tires last or keep a lot of speed in them, I guess I should say.
Yeah, man, we were seeing different strategies all over the place, and sometimes you got to do what the leader's not doing, and it could have worked out for you, but man, it's just different strategies all over the place, and
Yeah, that one was a hard one to
yeah.
call. Because I start a race, I really didn't know what I was gonna do. I thought about doing a one-stopper, and I thought maybe Kyle would do that since he was kind of hanging in the back, but I didn't really know who was gonna try it. But I've tried it before; it didn't work for me. So I'm like, I saw somebody come down early. I think it was Ryan, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try this strategy, and if it works, it works. But just didn't have the long run. But hey, I'll take P2 and go on to the next one.
Yes, sir. Great points night. All these points count to get your butt to the next round, championship 4, and Clifton automatically advances. But you got the next best thing with a good amount of points to help your cause. So. All right, man. The floor is yours for any kind of shout out, sir.
No, just appreciate you guys putting on this league. It's been a lot of fun as the season's winding down here, but looking forward to these last 3.
All right, sir. We'll see you next week at the beautiful homestead.
All right, have a good one, Jeff.
Yep. Jeremy Clifton, Jeff Marble up here in the FastTrack TV booth. Dominating performance here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Interesting pitch strategies. He's all over the place. We got 2 stoppers. We got 1 stoppers. We got guys not doing. We got all sorts of crazy shit going on out there. But the bottom line is, you were the dominant truck tonight. I thought for sure maybe Kyle Knapp was going to pull one over you guys, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him, but fortunately worked out for you. Brandon Saylor tried a different strategy late to try to do what you weren't doing. Didn't work out for him. Bottom line is, when you got speed, pretty much everything they try ain't going to work if you got speed. So tell us about your race, man. Tell us about that hot rod.
Yeah, I was a little nervous at the beginning because I only had 5 laps of practice, and then played around with some stuff on my settings, and I knew if I was letting out early at the beginning, even though I was trying to keep up with the 20 and that group, the first probably 10 laps, but I was sort of saving tires a little bit. But then the 24, I noticed he was coming, and I was like, well, if he gets to me, then I'll just let him go, because I know if I save my tires and stuff, then I shouldn't be able to get him back. But I started pulling away from him, and then I knew he was going to short pit me at least a lap. And on that first pit stop, I had to run him back down, and then I wasn't going to come until lap 75 for that last pit stop. And I was like, I kept watching, and my relative, I'm like, he's going to pit. And then I just said, screw it, I'm going to pit at lap 73, where hopefully they wouldn't see me pit. And I could still see Kyle out in front of me, about 8 seconds, and I knew the 10 was about a second from me. So I was like, well, that'll give me a better chance to run him down. And then at the end there, I was catching Kyle about a second a lap. So I was like, well, as long as nothing happens, I should be able to catch him. And then turned out won me another. I think it's 3 in a row.
Well, you made the right call. Your crew chief made the right call. Another caution-free race that allows you to show everybody your long run speed. And man, you cashed your ticket to the championship race. So congratulations on that. The floor is yours for any kind of shout outs.
No, like always, I gotta thank my wife for letting me do this on Wednesdays, and she has to take care of the kiddos. So gotta thank Glory Pole for being on the truck all season. And just look forward to Phoenix to see if we can get us a championship for sure. And thank you guys for putting on this league for sure. It's fun as hell.
Well, roger that. Thanks for the kind words. Again, congratulations. Great race tonight. Hell of a battle there early with you and like 5 other trucks for the first 20 laps. Fun to watch. And then it was pretty much just a straight up ass whooping after that. So, all right, congratulations, and man, we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Check us out. Check out our Cup Series Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are also at Las Vegas. It is also our first race of round of 8. It is getting down to crunch time, and we still have hefty car counts over on the Cup side. Last week was a little low because it was the Roval, but I fully expect to get back up to 30 cars next week. Las Vegas Ghost Racing Network on YouTube. Austin Green with the call. Austin Green, one of the best up-and-coming broadcasters in the iRacing scene, doing a fantastic job over there. We are damn glad to have him on board with our wonderful league. I'd like to thank iRacingIFlag.com for coming on board, title sponsor. Alloy Wheel Repair Specialist out of Richmond, Virginia. Butt Kicker, SimRacerHub.com. Fast Eddie Hot Rods out of Cato, New York. Capital Auto Group. And yeah, all the fast fans out there. I'm done rambling. There you have it. Jeremy Clifton cashes his tickets to the championship race in Phoenix. Who will be the other 3? Stay tuned next week to find out as we go to Homestead for some ripping the fence. Top lane, Kyle Larson style. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.
Masker can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second spot, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As has that still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh my
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Apromitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?